Hello ladies and gentlemen, MarauderEX here, back with more Let's Play Shining Force 3 Scenario 3, and I got everyone in Synbios' force to level 20, except for the reserve team. I got this team all to level 20. They're ready to go. I also, off-screen, made them all orichalcum weapons, because orichalcum weapons are definitely an upgrade for everyone. So we are ready to go. I didn't make one orichalcum weapons for the casters as usual because they get better spells through the found items. Though some of the orichalcum weapons for casters are pretty good, as in for MP regen. I'm not terribly worried about it right now. So first things first, we're going to talk to the High Priest. In the name of Elbasim and the Light, I grant the blessing to the deserving ones. Synbios, and it does everyone, and it just kind of screws everyone up. So we're gonna... It does all mass promotions. And Synbios gets a new outfit. Warriors of the Light of the Legendary Expedition. I can't say that. Alright, so Synbios now completely different. I don't like his new character model because he goes from being fully armored to not. Those are his arms. He's wearing less armor now than he ever has in the game. So I'm very disappointed in that. That seems very silly. But he is now a light apostle. Dontarius is a paladin. Look at Dontarius' character picture. Makes no sense. Like, it's just a profile picture. That's half of his face. Mascarin is a high wizard. Grace, her profile picture looks like it was drawn by a 5-year-old. She goes from being, you know, somewhat normal to this is terrible. But she's a bishop. Hayward is a bowmaster. His is actually pretty good. Obright is a baron. His armor also kind of shrinks for no discernible reason. Irene, her profile picture again looks terrible. She's a fist master. Oh, I can't take that class seriously. Sybil is also paladin. Hers actually looks pretty good. She looks actually very pretty in that. Not a warrior at all, not what you would expect a female paladin to be like, but she looks very pretty. Eldar, a wing lord. Armor turns from pink to green, so Khan upgrades completely to a saint, and he loses the funny hat with the funny headpiece, and yeah. Noon, also high wizard. Murasame is a master ninja, I believe is what he's supposed to be, but the class... Yeah, master ninja. And he actually looks pretty good too. That's a pretty good profile picture. So that is my force. And we are going to equip everyone's orichalcum weapon. Synbios now has an attack of 106. As you can see, I made Buster Halberd for Dontarius, and he keeps his arc halberd. I put his spear away because it's not needed. Alright. Hayward, I made a Sagittarius. I could have kept the breaker bow on him for the defense bonus, but he got a defense bonus going into it. I'm going to keep all 3 axes on Obright, because I mean, look, he loses 5 agility, 2 defense, but his attack goes up by 7. So I mean, plus the Guy Axe is really good for aura. The Coctis glove, pretty much the same as the Jewel glove, except it adds ice resist plus 30, and has a slightly higher attack. Buster Halberd, we have a full metal wing for 0, counter plus 5, dark resist plus 20, and full metal jacket is its special attack. Khan, we also made a Aura Cestus, crit +4, ice +20, wind +30, resist, and has a special attack. Noon, we kept the same weapon. Murasame, I actually made him an Orichalcum weapon. Made him a Masamune because I don't have a third Chaos Ring, so I don't have one for this force. So he got an Orichalcum weapon. Whether or not he'll get that later on and keep it is to be determined. I don't know. I'm not sure how this is going to happen. So, yeah, I've been talking about it for a while. I loathe Synbios' new character model. He was an armored fighter. He started off with kind of, you know, light-end armor, then he promoted to heavy armor, and now he uses no armor. That is the worst progression ever. Like, he's even wearing less armor than his original promotion, or his original state. And to be fair, I think his original state is probably the best looking design for a hero character ever. He looks badass. Alright, so we are in the first floor of the Heroes Test. This is the Heroes Test. It's pretty much going to be like this all the time. It's green, it's multi-tiered, there's a boss in the very bottom center. There are going to be changes to the layout, like here it's steps. Once you step down, you cannot step back up. The height difference is too high, at least for the center sections. The sections along the outer rim, you can walk around freely, but once you step down to the middle square, you're boned. You can't go back up. But as it is now, these monsters are pathetic. Once you beat a floor, you can go back and do it again if you aggress, redo it, what have you. It's fine. What we've got here is I've done the first 2 levels, and I did them a couple of times for leveling purposes. The first floor, we got a Goddess tier. The second floor, we got a Health Bread. Now when I beat it, I will just get an Orichalcum. And I'm going to continue fighting these things because they're kind of worthwhile. They still give XP, and I'll get to show off some of the character models. Most of the characters don't change, just their color palette changes. Just like we experienced with the other characters in Julian's Force when they got their first promotion. The majority of the changes we're going to see are cosmetic instead of actual structural. Irene, since I'm not going to get to be able to see everyone, because there just aren't enough enemies, this will help show it off. Irene gets a really cool dragon outfit. Obright gets spikes on his shoulder pads and his horns kind of decrease in size. And that's all you can see. Everyone else is going to be blue. So, again, everyone's pretty much mostly cosmetic. There's not too much change going on. If you really want to be kind of a dick, I can go straight for the end right here and now. That's really what I can do. We're gonna kill this killer fish so you can see Synbios. Yeah, he's wearing no armor. I don't like it. That's what he should have started off as. And then his original should have been his promotion to Swordsman, and then his promotion that we just had should have been his Warrior of Light. Because I'm just not all that impressed with it, really. It's just kind of eh. Khan actually looks kind of badass. I will stick with that. He looks badass. We're gonna show him off wearing kind of black leather. It's very hard to see considering the tint of the Heroes Test is just green and black. Someone felt that we should be in the Tron universe. And Hayward... I really don't like Don Terry's either. Like, that's just a... Like, his armor looks pretty much the same. His profile portrait is just ridiculous. I'm so disappointed in how these characters look. It's just not even funny. And I'm kind of debating how I'm gonna do the heroes test. I kind of want to, you know, by the time this video goes up, I'll have already recorded it. It will already be done. I'll probably be done with the game by the time this video goes up, quite honestly. And I'm sitting here working on trying to figure out how to do the heroes test. I'm debating whether or not doing all 3 runs and showing everything, because they start off like this kind of a crap fight. Like, the Lizardmen did 1 damage to a caster. I'm not all that concerned. So they do kind of start off as a crap fight, but they progress in difficulty very, very quickly. And that is the special from the Aura Sistis, Dragon Wave. That was kind of badass. That was a Kamehameha of epic proportions. Alright, I want to see Eldar's new look. See what we can see with her. Yeah, she's pretty much the same. Just green instead of purple. And these things actually give fairly decent XP, even at this stage in the game. So, the fact that we've just promoted. Noon, pretty much the same, just a coloration difference. And you really can't tell because you can't see a damn thing in this green and black Tron world. I really am disappointed with Synbios. He is... It's sad. Very, very sad. And since we have leveled up, I should also show off. Synbios has Spark level 4, Blaze 4, Spark 4, Attack 1, Team at 2, Heal 4, Antidote 2, Aura 3, Thanatos 2, Heal 4, Tornado 4, Resist 2, Heal 4, Support 2, Slow 2, Freeze 4, Spark 2, Soul Steal 2, Wendigo 2, Blaze 3, Slow 2, Resist 2. So, those are the spells that I've got, since I realized I did not actually show those off. Let's take a look at Hayward. Hayward doing what he does best, and that's overkill of everything. God, I've missed Hayward. As I was sitting here leveling this force, they all had to get about 2 to 3 levels apiece. And I'm sitting here power leveling them, and all I'm thinking to myself is, good God, I missed this force. I really missed them. I missed them so much. It's like working with old friends again. It really is amazing. Danteri is being the only one to really take any damage from this because he's a halberd wielder against axe wielders. I mean, actually, I think he's taking more damage now than when I was power leveling. Which may actually be the case. It's entirely possible that that happens because I did not over level before I promoted. You saw that I was level 20 with everyone before I did anything. I'm also thinking about promoting everyone else so you can see everyone else's portraits for when they're promoted. I don't know if I'm really going to do that. I don't know yet. It's a lot of work for the B-lists. I might, but again, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I've contemplating showing all of the heroes tests. It would get monotonous after a while, and I'm gonna go ahead and end this one. And we're gonna move to the second. And Mirage Dance, kind of badass, still very badass, but I don't like your outfit, Synbios. You need armor. And since we've already beaten this one, we find a orichalcum. So I will not have a shortage of orichalcum. I had 13 before I made the weapons. I think I've got 8, and then that one just brought no, I had 6. So that one brings me up to 7. And this one will bring me up to 8, because this level we have ghouls, we have green dragons, and the boss is a heretic golem. These are all things we've fought before, but again, a difference. Half of our force starts on one side, the other half starts on the other, and then we also have a slope section so that we can actually go back up to the upper level. And then we have the stairs going straight down. And again, I'm pretty much just going to end this one. There's no point in trying to kill everything here. I've already done it. You guys didn't see it on screen, but I did it for a ton of levels, and I really think I'm going to be doing the Heroes test a lot. Because if I do it for everyone, I might as well just get used to the Heroes test right here and now. It actually has been suggested that I just show the highlights for the other two, just show off the Heroes test going straight into it once, and then everyone else gets to see what I do. Just as a highlight reel for the other two. I kind of like that idea, but I also feel like that's kind of a shaft. I don't know. If I do that, I'll also, what I'll do is I'll put in what each army gets, because the floors are different. If you do the first floor as the Synbios army, we got, like I said, we got a goddess tier for the Synbios army. For the median army, we get a health bread, and for the Julian army, we get a potion. So every army gets something different. For the second floor, Synbios got health bread, median would get a power wine, and Julian would get a quick chicken. And it progresses like that for each floor. A couple of floors, everyone gets the same thing, but yeah, it's kind of silly to worry about. I may not do it with the Julian army, because they are already, you've already seen them in action, they've already been promoted, and we've been seeing them for quite some time. We have not seen this force in a while, so I might do it with just the first two, and then do a highlight reel for Julian, because I'll probably go through this again just to level everyone up, because as it is now, the Julian army will be considerably higher level than the Synbios and median armies, so that may be how we do this. I don't know. I don't know. So confused. I want Murasame to kill this dragon. I feel we haven't seen him enough. And Fine Mist. Special attack we've already seen before. So it also doesn't help that I'm kind of skipping ahead, but I've already, like I said, I've already beaten these floors. So, we're gonna throw out a Thanatos level 2 on the Heretic Golem. What time am I at? I'm at 20 minutes, so I'm gonna go ahead and end this episode here. Once I finish raping the Thanatos, or the Heretic Golem. And I almost one-shot the Heretic Golem. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and end this here, and I will see you guys in the next installment where I'll continue on with the Heroes test for the Synbios army. So, yeah. Till then, later everyone.